All right, welcome to tonight's Big Things Kentucky High School basketball event. Tonight we are live from Bryan Station as we have the Bryan Station Defenders taking on the Tates Creek Commodores, ladies and gentlemen. We got the Tates Creek starters being introduced. Got the Bryan Station Defenders. Joining me tonight on tonight's broadcast, I got my man Rashad Bird, who is starting to become the voice of Big Things Kentucky High School basketball, ladies and gentlemen. Get a young man a shout out.
Welcome, everybody. How y'all doing tonight? Welcome to another Big Things Kentucky broadcast.
All right, I'm going to turn him up just a little bit.
How's that?
Yeah.
Welcome back, everybody, to another Big Things podcast. I think we got a good one on tap for tonight between Bryan Station and Tates Creek.
Yes, sir. We've seen this station team before. Young team, lots of talent. They're just young.
A lot of talent.
Now, Tates Creek I haven't seen, but, both of them are 6-7 wins apiece. So it's going to be interesting to see how this one, I think they're evenly matched as far as record-wise in the region.
Sure.
One thing we found out about this 11th region, as always, it's the Wild Wild West. You never know who's going to be on top.
And to check in on that 11th region at the moment, we have Lexington Catholic on top with a 22-2 record, 8-0 in the region, 6-0 in their district, followed by Great Crossing, sitting at 10-1 in the region. Douglas behind them at 9-2, Lexington Christian at 7-2.
Okay.
First possession of the game here. Quick step to the left, and a layup is missed by Amari Owens, but he gets his own rebound and puts it back up. No good, and a fight down low for the rebound by Felix Gonzalez. And the ball will be overturned to the Tates Creek Commodores.
And we know Coach Gay in his time being here. He likes to run a lot of up and down, run and gun pressure type offense.
Quick backdoor screen, and the layup is missed by Taylor. Bryan Station back on the attack.
We also want to give a shout out to our man Marshawn doing the camera again. This recent Big Things Kentucky episode, which will be out Thursday. Coach Bew has some disparaging words for Marshawn, but we're going to still stick with him.
Marshawn's a great man. He's doing a great job out there. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, when we refer to Marshawn, we're talking about our
man, listen here.
Hey,
Marshawn has been doing the best he can, and we're going to stick with that. Marshawn is the cameraman. Now, something we want to talk about, we've got this game. Tomorrow we will have our Big Things Kentucky Middle School game where we will be doing, our plan is going to be Southern at LTMS. Cover starts 6:25.
Don't forget to make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the Big Things Kentucky YouTube channel as the three goes up and is no good by Garth. Owens back on the press for Bryan Station. A young guard, always looking for an electric play, and he makes one there, dropping the ball down inside to Jalen Biggers for a quick lay-in. Now, these are a combination of two young cores. These are some very young teams in Bryan Station and Tates Creek, so it shows a bit in their play on the court as Owen loses the ball on a fast break. The ball is out of bounds.
And Thursday will be ladies' night. We are going to be at Lafayette as we will be doing the Madison Southern at Lafayette game, a Region 11 matchup. And then Saturday, we're going to have a big one, baby. We're going to be going all day from Woodford County for the Ed Step Classic.
It's a big weekend. It's a big weekend. A lot of games there and a lot of good competition. Three goes up, is no good. Rebounded by Jacoby Commodore, who's looking up on the break. 2-on-1. And the Commodores don't come out with a basket, but a foul is going to be called underneath the rim. foul, I believe, was on number 15, Davion Adams. His second, I want to say. First free throw is up and good by Eric Hackett.
I was going to say, what's Tates Creek shooting free throw wise?
Eric Hackett is shooting 38% from the free throw line. I think that second free throw was missed. I didn't catch that. But they're shooting about 39% from the field. And from the free throw line, they shoot about 61% as a team. So they're okay, but you can always make an improvement at the free throw line. Bryan Station shoots about 57%. Small growing pains. You got to learn in basketball and fundamental things like free throws. That corner three is off, and on the break, the layup is good by Dawson Garth. I believe the scoreboard is taking a little time to update. Can't really see that. Kick pass to the corner, up and good. 3-point basket by number 5, Eric Hackett. One more time. He is the leading scorer on his team, averaging 17 points per game. He's shooting about 37% from the field, which is surprising to be the leading scorer. I believe he probably amasses a lot of the shots here running this Tates Creek offense.
Owens going strong to the hole. So he drew a foul. Did he draw a foul?
I think so, but Bryan Station remains in possession. No free throws.
Okay. You know, I think this is something that last game we did, Q wanted to see Biggers and Gonzalez in the game at the same time. You know, a Twin Towers effect. See how that plays out. So it's interesting to see how Station does with these two big men on the floor.
It is interesting because they had Biggers out on the wing there, and they had Davion Adams down low posting up, and it looked like he did lose that post battle, and Biggers couldn't get that ball into him. I understand that when you're young and you're athletic like this, you want these things to play to your advantage, like Gonzalez's height and Biggers' size and the intensity of Adams, but these are things that you also can't rely on sustainably over time. So you're going to also want to instill the game of basketball into these young minds and have these guys play the game, I guess you could say, the right way. As drop step attempt by Biggers.
But when you got them big men down there, you get some of that.
Biggers trying to impose his will, makes his way to the free throw line. From the line, Bryan Station is shooting 57%.
Looks like we got Maddox Hagley getting ready to come into the game.
And Maddox Hagley is
senior
surprisingly one of the better players on this team as well. He shoots a very good percentage from the field.
As Braylon Hinton comes out. And we got Trenton Cutright coming in for Bryan Station.
Jaden Biggers shoots 47% from the field, and he knocked down both of those free throws. Quick pass up, looking for a lob at the rim to Hackett, but it just didn't get through. Pass gets a little caught on the rim, and the ball's overturned back to Bryan Station.
Now we got Biggers out, getting a rest, one of the big men.
I like leaving Gonzalez in here. He brings a defensive intensity that you don't really necessarily see as much out of Jaden Biggers. Biggers does play well and put in a lot of effort on that defensive end, but Gonzalez, his shot blocking ability really shows, and he stays calm in that offense, and he's able to find a groove, and if he can put the ball in the basket, he can be really dangerous for this Bryan Station team on the break. And there he is again. Just like I said, Gonzalez chasing that layup down. They call him for the goaltend, though. It did hit the backboard. Maddox Hagley will be credited for the layup. And something I just noticed, did the Tates Creek Commodores smack the floor just now?
So what?
Did they just smack the floor just now on defense?
No, I was talking to Marshawn. Making sure he got that. I was like, you got that? Marshawn, you good, man? So he's doing good. Oh,
Tough screen inside by Maddox. Corner threes up and no good. Offensive rebound, pass down low on a cut, no good. He pulls it back out. And a quick steal on the defensive end by number 14, Ethan Dunn. He swings the ball to Owens on the wing. Owens looking for something. I'm going to set up a play here. Double screen up top. Wants it from Gonzalez. Denies. Swings it back to the right. Drive by Adams, and he's tied up with the ball.
No, he might have had steps first. Shout out to the cheerleading team. Gonna catch the cheerleading team, of course, Marshawn. Back to the action.
Biggers dropping the ball down to Adams. Adams not ready for it. Loses the ball. Commodores take possession. Quick attack to the basket. Layup is no good. He comes down hard, looking for a foul. Pushing back on the offensive end. 14, no good. Ball pushed back up the floor. Dawson Garth lobs it down inside. Quick layup is good by Ray Amir Owsley.
Looks like we've got Jamal Ratchford getting ready to come into the game for Tates Creek.
Owen spins, gets down inside, gets a layup off. It doesn't go. Biggers with the follow, though. Now, one thing Owens has shown us in these Bryan Station games is that he's really athletic. He can get around some of these guys. He's super fast on the court.
Absolutely.
His ability to just keep that ball in his hand and be able to move so fluidly and so quickly through a defense as he jumps out in front of the screen on defense, looking to take the ball. Floaters up and no good by Commodore, and the ball's being pushed back up the floor. Owens looking to attack. 3-on-3 break. Swings it to the left wing, and a travel call. Call goes against Ethan Dunn, and Commodores take possession and make substitutions as well. Number 23 checking into the game for the Commodores, Jonathan Wright. He inbounds the ball, looking to break the press of the Commodores. Hadley to the basket, fades away. No good. Biggers gets a rebound. That strong presence down low. You can't out-rebound Jaden Biggers. Owens to the basket, blocked on the backside. Chase down block goes to
excellent.
Ray Amir Owsley. Getting one big handprint on the ball. That Spalding ball's got a handprint in it. Ball don't dribble right after that one. Quick inbound to Owens, looking to find some open space and make something happen as we come down to what possibly could be the last possession of this first quarter. The score is 11-9. Ethan Dunn gets a play, swings the ball to Owens. Coach. Off the screen, Owens attacking the basket. Through three defenders, no good. Rebound and long ball, no good.
We're going to step away for just a second here.
We are back for second quarter action in this Tuesday night showing of Big Things Kentucky, featuring the Bryan Station Defenders and the Tates Creek Commodores. Tates Creek is currently holding a slight advantage of 11-8 over the Defenders, and they look to extend this lead on this offensive possession. Right with the ball on the wing, looking for an open.
You know, I wasn't expecting quite. You know, I think it's a pretty good crowd considering we had an NTI day today.
Yeah, a lot of storm impacts on the Lexington area. A lot of that ice that came down last night still on some of these cars, and we got a decent crowd in here. They're still making a decent amount of noise for Bryan Station. I didn't know school was canceled today.
Yes, well, NTI, you know, they had to stay at home and work on the new stuff.
And UK had other plans in mind for old Shad. Still had to get to class today.
Oh, UK don't cancel anything, man.
Anything, ever. I used to work at the Subway in the Student Center as Ethan Dunn knocks down the wing three. Yeah, they didn't care about anything. Subway was going to be open for those students. Rain, sleet, or snow. Commodore on the quick attack. Layup is no good. Correction, Jamal Ratchford missed that layup. Trenton cut right. Quick layup is no good. And back on the attack comes Tates Creek. He gets a steal from behind. Way to make up for the missed layup. Swinging down low, and the layup is no good. Followed up by Biggers twice, and he's fouled.
Hey, I love Biggers' intensity on the glass, man.
Little she-boy, man. He's already got that size advantage, so these Tates Creek Commodores do have to fly pretty high to go get the ball, but Biggers jumping up above the reach of the Commodores for these rebounds and keeping Bryan Station in this as he misses his first free throw. Game remains tied at 11 with 6:08 to go in the first half.
Gonzalez in as Biggers takes a rest. And Jamal Ratchford just comes off.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong here, but I'm pretty sure Trenton Cutright played quarterback for the football team last year, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Last 2 years.
Okay. Trenton Cutright, a junior guard on the basketball team here as well, a dual sport athlete.
There's Gonzalez on the defense again. You said he brings a certain intensity to the defense.
You got one for rebounding, offensive or defensive, and then you got Gonzalez with the mind for the defenses. He helps with the trap up top. He's playing great defense. Cut right. And look at him. Look at him. Intense scrap for the ball between Cutright and Hadley there. And again, another credit goes to Felix Gonzalez for his defensive intensity. The biggest guy on the court is at half court, playing defense, locking down the ball. Tates Creek needs a timeout. We will take a short break here on this Big Things Kentucky broadcast. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Out of a short halftime break, Ethan Dunn looking to bring the defenders and stretch this 4-point lead they're holding over the Commodores. You think they can hold on to this for too long, or you think Tates Creek can keep this game competitive? Coach
Man,
Trey?
I think this one's going to be close all the way. Like I said, everything about these is kind of two evenly matched teams in the 11th region. So it'll be interesting to see. I'd be surprised to see either one of these teams pull ahead, sizably ahead.
Now, looking across this Tates Creek roster, there's a bit of seniority here. There's a lot of upperclassmen. I count 3 sophomores. Everyone else, juniors and seniors. So there appears to be some kind of experience for the Commodores, and I think that might be able to show in a game like this where you're going to have to make some of the fundamental plays. Cutright's corner 3 off the catch is no good. Commodore on the rebound. Commodore playing for the Commodores is very interesting. Amari Owens looking to attack on the offensive end for Bryan Station. Swings the ball down low. Jaden Biggers looking to go to work. Drop step move, swings back the other way. They calling for the travel on the side, on the sky hook attempt, not the side hook. Pick up that pivot foot. You got to figure out a way to keep that thing down while you make that turn.
Okay.
Or just go up with your right hand, Biggers, and shoot it over the backboard. That's how Kobe learned how to do it. Cutright gets a steal, pushing out on the break. Euro stepping and gets the layup to drop. This is what I talked about. Bryan Station is young. They're athletic. His knees, they're still in great shape. Quick drive to the basket and a dunk attempt. No good. He tried to put Jaden Biggers in the rim, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Just a little bit too low as the 3 by Amari Owens is good, and this 11-11 tie is suddenly broken in the favor of the defenders at home.
Looks like defenders may be a little too much pressure for Tates Creek right now.
Not letting Tates Creek set up a half-court offense, and a drive to the basket, and a layup is good by Maddox Hadley.
Great.
He's trying to prove Coach Chuck wrong.
Yes.
Foul is on 24, Jaden Biggers, who is coming to the bench now. And Davion Adams will step in, as long as Bryson Carpenter as well. Carpenter is a junior guard. He's played in 9 games this year. Rebound on the free throw. Bryan Station pushing across half court. Owens looking right side to Adams. I think you want to keep getting this ball inside. Trenton Cutright is down there calling for the ball, but I don't think that's the guy you want to make this play. I think you want to get this ball inside to Felix Gonzalez and let him use this as a teaching moment to learn that footwork and what it takes for him to create his own basket. The foul is called on the baseline as Amari Owens is pushed out of bounds by the defense.
Ethan Dunn returns to the game, taking Cutright out.
And I think that adds another scoring element. I think Dunn is great at finding a way to create his own shot, whether it's off-ball movement, on-ball movement. I think that some of those plays get run a little bit better when Dunn's out there. He's one of those guys you want to keep on the floor as a consistent shooter. Owen swings the ball right, gets it back, goes to his left. Ball swung inside to Gonzalez. Mid-range jump shot on the fade is no good. Rebound and a press immediately. They reach in there, and they're going to call that foul on the Bryan Station defenders.
Coach Gay is really coaching his kids up right now.
They're a bit upset with Gonzalez after his shot was no good. I think Coach wanted him to follow his shot and go try and get that offensive rebound.
Now we will get to see both of these teams again Saturday for the Ed Step Classic.
What matchups do we have scheduled in that game? Owens pushes out on the break, swings the ball down low to Dunn, who is knocked down, keeps possession of the ball, bounce pass out, and it gets to the corner. Got to find a way out of the trap now, and Gonzalez does find the ball. And a turnover called. The Commodores will take possession. I'm not sure what exactly that call was, Coach.
I'm not sure either. We were talking about the Air Step Classic. Bryan Station kicks it off at 12:30 against Garrett County. Then at 2:15, Tates Creek will be taking on Bardstown. 4:15, we should have a good one. DuPont Manual versus Elizabethtown. I believe both of those teams are ranked in the top 15, top 10 at least. Then at 5:45, we've got Harlan versus Newport. And closing us out at 7:30, we will have Woodford County versus Frederick Douglass.
Don't forget, Frederick Douglass 18-2 on the season and 9-2 in their region.
I believe Douglass is on like a 15 or 16 game winning streak too right now. And they're playing tonight. I think they're playing Sayre tonight. We'll have to check and see if we can catch that score for you at halftime.
Felix Gonzalez making a drop step move, swinging the ball across the paint to Davion Adams. He wasn't ready for it. They turn it over, and the Commodores break
that wasn't
the press.
a very good decision altogether, I don't think. I think he forced that one.
Ball out of bounds. Commodores keep possession. Coach Gay had to get on number 15 there. Josiah Taylor letting them know that they had the ball, and up and down goes Felix Gonzalez, picking up another foul. And that's going to send the Commodores to the line. Foul was on the floor, but now the Commodores are in the bonus.
It's interesting. Felix is just a sophomore.
He is. He's really young. He's got a blessing to be that size at that age, and he's going to have to grow into his body and learn how he can affect the offensive player in a situation like that. You have a lot of size, and that's a much smaller guard. He's coming down with the ball 2 feet, and he delivers that pump fake. He's not going to be able to jump over you, standing or jumping. So just kind of keep your hand up there and interfere with that shot. Gonzalez does not come out of the game, actually. I thought Coach would have brought him out. I think that is his first or second. 50 seconds remain in the half. Bryan Station holding a 5-point lead. 3-point jump shot by Dunn is short.
I'd like to see him follow a short shot.
Short rebound, Dawson Garth pushing. Ball goes back out and up to the basket. No good. Felix Gonzalez, rebound comes off of him, and he picks up his second foul in his second possession. Bigger steps off the bench. Gonzalez has 3 fouls. He left him in with 2, and he picked up that third right before half. That's going to cost him some time in this game, and I think that could swing some momentum for the Commodores because he's been a big presence on defense.
You know, this is the second time we've seen him play in both games. The big men have struggled with foul trouble. A little frustration right there. He's telling him, man, just hold your hands up. Don't jump.
They can't jump over you, Felix. You got to leave your hands up in the air there. Closing moments of the first half. Ethan Dunn on the wing looking for a basket. Ball goes back up top to Owens. Defenders will hold for the last shot. Owens screen right. Cuts back left. Swings the biggers, and he's fouled on the way up to the basket. He's going to the line. 2.2 remain for the Commodores after some Jaden Biggers free throws. One of those places to improve for Bryan Station. They shoot 57.6% from the line. Biggers a 47% shooter. Knocks down the second free throw. 1 point added on that possession. 2.2 remain for the Commodores. Long shot incoming. Bryan Station sending 5 to at least half court. Nope, they bring one back. Quick move. Long shot from half court. No good. Very short. Bryan Station's going to take a 21-17 lead into the first half. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to this Big Things broadcast. We'll be back in the second half. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, for the second half of this Big Things Kentucky broadcast. I've got an update for you on some first half statistics. Leading the Commodores in scoring is Eric Hackett with 7 points. He's shooting 1 for 7 from the field, and he hit 1 3, but he's lived at the free throw line today. Going 4 for 4. Tates Creek is shooting 6 for 7 from the field, from the three-point line, free throw line. From 3, they are 1 for 5, and total they are 5 for 20 from the field. Bryan Station, not a much better shooting performance, 7 for 26 from the field, led by Felix Gonzalez in scoring. Actually, Jaden Biggers, 8. Chipping in big in the rebound battles. Jacoby Commodore for the Commodores has 5. 2 rebounds coming from Eric Hackett, Dawson Garth, Ramari Elsley, and Jonathan Wright. From the defenders, 4 offensive rebounds, 14 defensive rebounds, Coach Truck. 14 of them.
14.
15 for the Commodores.
Okay. Now, what are we going to do here second half? Station, what are we doing station-wise? We might have us a special guest joining us. Coach, you want to have a seat with us, Coach? You want us to have a seat and talk for a little bit with us while you watch the game? Oh, catch a seat, Coach. Joining us here for a little bit in the house, we got Tates Creek football coach, Coach Hawks, doing his thing. Coach, I figured you'd be, getting ready for track practice. Indoor, are you doing track? Indoor season's going strong right now, right?
Yep, we got to meet this weekend in Louisville. Right now, like today, we didn't do any because of the snow and everything, but we still had football, but we didn't do any track workouts today, but we'll get back with it tomorrow.
Okay, so how y'all looking with the indoor season right now? Anybody going to nationals, anything like that? What you got going on?
I got a few kids. I got a couple of girls and a couple of guys that I think can go to the national level this year, but overall the guys and girls are working really hard, so I think that they'll be able to pull out a really good indoor season, but, my focus is outdoor. I want to make sure that we get these kids prepared to go to the big stage in June.
I was going to say, it seemed like, indoor is always kind of looked at as like preseason, you know what I'm saying, getting ready for the big dog.
Yeah. If you know what you're doing, you definitely know that it's a long season, so you got to be able to build up, break down, build up again, so you don't want to tire them kids out too early. It's just all about the phases that you train your kids with.
Okay. So what can we expect from the Commodores for the outdoor season, Coach?
Outdoor, I want to make sure my guys are strong, and I want to make sure my girls are strong. But right now, it's all about the individual focus. So I'm really doing a lot of different phases with different individual kids to try to get them prepared for like the hard training that comes when we get into March. So everything kind of goes up another level in March.
All right, Coach. Now, I mean, you kind of known for having I don't know what you want to call it, a supersonic girls relay team. What we looking like this year, Coach? What we looking like?
As long as we are healthy, I feel like at the end of the day we'll be all right. I feel like as long as them kids can get through the training, because like I say, that training that they got to go through, it's kind of brutal for them, especially in March, April. But if they can maintain and just stay healthy, I promise you, I think we'll have a good product on the track this year.
All right, Coach. Now we got that out the way. Now we got to know what's going on with the Commodores football team. I know it seemed like you made some additions to your staff in this offseason.
Yes, sir.
So what you got planned for them right now? What are y'all doing right now?
Right now, just, right now the biggest thing is individual focus as well with all these kids. And grades are the biggest thing. A lot of colleges are reaching out, but I'm not really big on promoting a lot of that right now because I want our kids to understand you got to work for these things, and when that stuff starts to happen, I want you to be prepared for the moment. So, I want to be able to provide a college with a product that they can really be proud of. So, I invite college coaches to come and watch us work out. They'll eventually come and watch us work out in spring. Just really, really focusing on the development part. That's a big key for me right now. It's no different than what I do in track. In track, I'm big on development, but in football, I know it's got to be an overall development. That's off the field and on the field. So we're doing a lot of things with the parents as well as the kids.
We got Gonzalez limping off on the floor there. That could be big for the defenders. Now, this was your first season as the head coach. This your first
Yes, sir.
season ever as the head coach of the football team?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. How was that season for you, man? If anything, what would you say would be the biggest learning experience you took away from this first season?
Because I played football and it really truly saved my life, because I had so much life into football growing up, I think for me it's just seeing so many of those kids that's depending on this thing to change their life as well. I think I just really truly embraced everything, from the losing to the winning to the community, just everything. I embraced it all, and I said, I know what direction I got to go in now, and I'm taking it up another level just within myself, and I'm motivated. So it's not really much that I got to talk about. It's more so like show it through your actions, and that's where I'm at right now. It's like prove it through your actions and let everything else kind of take care of itself.
All right, Coach. Everybody's releasing their schedules. How's the schedule coming so far? Is it full, or we still got a couple more games?
Nah, we good. We actually released ours last night. We
okay.
we released it last night, so we actually got like a little video link that kind of displays who we play. But we start out with Eastern, and if you want me to rattle them all off, I pretty much know it now. But it's Eastern,
Okay.
then we go to Madison Southern, then it's North Oldham, and then it's Douglas, then it's Bryan Station, then we go down to Ballard, then we got Paul Lawrence Dunbar, and then I think it's Lafayette, Henry Clay, and then
district teams.
Yep, and then we finish off with West Jessamine. So just looking forward to really getting
Coach, you ain't ducking no heat, Coach.
I ain't ducking nothing.
Coach, man. A couple teams, Douglas seemed to fell off a lot of teams' schedule this season, Coach.
I don't think a lot of people realize, man, I had 7 All-American girls here in the last 5-7 years at Tates Creek. So, we had to run at a national level, and it was on me as a coach to build them kids up to run at that level. So I'm not going to duck and dodge when it comes to this, too, because I trust the training that I have in my mind and with my coaches I'm bringing on staff. So, you can't duck and dodge if you say you're trying to beat the best.
All right, Coach. Well, man, we'll be looking forward to you checking you out in spring and seeing what's coming up for the Tates Creek Commodores.
Yes,
and we'll
sir.
be looking for you to track as well.
Yes, sir.
Coach, man, keep doing big things. We appreciate you for stopping by with us, Coach.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you always now.
All right, Coach Hawks.
All right, now.
Tates Creek, my coach. You know what I'm saying? I got your back, Coach. I'm riding with the Commodores.
Yes, sir. We're riding with the Commodores here on
Yes,
Big Things
sir.
Kentucky, ladies and gentlemen.
I like them colors, man. They kind of close to them Florida State colors. You know what I'm
They
saying?
smooth. I like that. A little tradition. It's nice.
Yeah. Man, I'm looking forward to big things out of the Commodores. I think once Coach Hawks really gets his imprint on this team, it's going to really be interesting. Now, while we had Coach Hawks talking, you know what I'm saying, the Commodores made a nice comeback on this.
A great run. And the defenders, they look a little flat here on the offensive end and a little bit on defense as well. Commodores are getting some tough baskets inside. But I think that comes with what Felix Gonzalez has suffered.
I was just finna say, since Gonzalez limped off, it seemed like the wheels done kind of, nice steal by Cutright. But he forced that.
Felix Gonzalez came off the floor about 3 minutes ago with what appeared to be an ankle injury. And Jake, the Bryan Station trainer, came over to speak to him for a little bit. He seems to be on the bench by himself, kind of making sure he's all right to try and check back in.
He looks to be in pain. Which thing might be an ankle sprain, knee. What we got going on there?
Yeah, but if Gonzalez can't return, I think that's something that can really end. That's a very frustrating end to a frustrating night for Gonzalez. He picked up 3 fouls in the first half. Coach brought him back out and let him run that early part of the second half. And most coaches usually don't do that with you when you get those 3 fouls before halftime. They'll let you sit for a little while, and they'll bring you in on that back half and right before the beginning of the fourth quarter. But he gave Gonzalez that chance, and it hurts to see him roll that ankle there, and he's going to spend some time on the bench, and hopefully we get to see him come back in this game and continue his impact defensively for the defenders as the Commodores get the ball back inside. Ball is knocked away by Jalen Biggers, and the putback dunk is missed.
I don't know where. Maybe he didn't get as high as he thought he was.
Osley can get up, but I don't think he's gotten high enough up yet. I think that's his second or third missed dunk attempt.
Nice
the big
Biggers.
drop step down low by Jaden Biggers goes.
Man, I like this kid's game, man. I really do.
He's learning his feet on the offensive end. I like that. He looks good. He's playing fluidly. It's something that I feel like as the Commodores get a tough and one basket inside, Osley responding to Biggers after getting bullied on that defensive end lets him know that it's not sweet and nothing's free here.
Now, Biggers is a senior. I know you like to have him be a little taller, but I think he's developing. Gonzalez is really moving gingerly on the sidelines here. I think he's really hurt. Maybe an ankle sprain.
Very possible.
Yeah, I see Jake is kind of showing him how to flex his foot, kind of stretch it out. So, yeah, I think we got an ankle sprain on
Owens running his defender offense, looking to find a way to strike. Swings the ball to Ethan Dunn on the right wing. He takes a quick screen from Biggers, ghost screen, takes a jump shot, no good, short. He tries to get a quick steal, doesn't get one. Quick push by the Commodores on the offensive end. The layup is up and no good. Biggers with the rebound, knocked out of his hands by number 15 of the Commodores, Josiah Taylor. Quick effort play by him after having a quiet night so far. But the defenders do gain possession all the same.
And number 25 just came in. Who is that? Rashad Faulkner.
It's so rare to see other people with my name spelled the exact same way. Davion Adams bullying his way down for a basket down low. And that's something you want to see out of some of these other players that you have on your team that you want to showcase that athleticism. Jaden Biggers picks up a foul down low. Fouling Josiah Taylor.
Do you know how many fouls Biggers has right now? How many fouls is that on Biggers? Do you know? How many did he have first half?
First half, he had, I want to say at least 2. I'm going to look. Biggers had no fouls first half. So
okay.
That's either his first or his second, unless they gave him one during that talk with Coach. Bryan Station going to make a quick substitution.
Wilson for Biggers. Okay.
Small ball lineup by the defenders to match up with the Commodores.
We got Raylon Wilson in the game. Yeah, that's a small lineup he's got in right now. Woo.
I think that's a Gonzalez impact. I think he'd be on the floor right now still.
Yes, absolutely. And he's still over there working out with Jake. So, I don't know.
Yeah, now you're relying on Davion Adams as your lone muscle here. Somebody's going to have to be able to put the ball in the basket, and I think it's Amari Owens creating opportunities like that for Rashad Faulkner on the wing. Jump shot's no good, but now here we go back on the press. That's what happens when you bring in that smaller lineup. You can put some more pressure on these guys. They're fast, but you're fast too, Bryan Station.
To create some opportunities on offense.
You're fast too, Bryan Station. Keep up with these guys. Kind of keep a pressure on them.
Yes.
Make it hard. Don't let them set up that offense. And a quick attack to the basket by Dawson Garth. He's having a great day for the Commodores so far, and the game is all knotted up at 29. Drop down pass inside. Wilson's turnaround jump shot.
Somebody opened the doors.
No good. Quick attack. Garth layup. Reverse. No good. Put back is good. Josiah Taylor making the effort play on the back end. Bryan Station needs a timeout. And we will be right back on this Big Things Kentucky broadcast. All right, ladies and gentlemen, back out of the timeout. Bryan Station looking to find a way to adjust to losing Felix Gonzalez for what could possibly be a big chunk of this second half and maybe even the rest of the game.
Looks
to
like
an
he
ankle
left the
injury.
floor. Oh, he's over there with Jake doing some exercises, I guess, trying to stretch it out, see if he can come back.
Big defensive impact on the loss of Gonzalez has caused the Commodores to find a way to fight back into this game over a 5 to 7 point deficit and now bring a 2-point lead. We get down to the final moments here, the third quarter, and Bryan Station looking to bring this out with at least a tie score. Cut right, attacking from the wing. Floater is up. It's off the right rim, no good. Quick defense by the defenders, trying to press him, lock him down before the final possession. Quick swing pass to the corner, drop down inside. Defense being played by Cut right from the floor, and we're going to have a tie-up. The ref calls it. Possession does stay with the Commodores. 3.7 seconds left. Biggers checks back in, looking to play defense underneath the rim for the final possession of the third quarter. Commodores hold a 2-point lead and look to extend it before we enter our final period. Maddox Hadley on the sidebound. Finds an open Brooks. He goes behind the back, steps through, puts a shot up. It is blocked by a combination of Adams and Biggers. Bryan Station holds its breath, gets a stop, ends the third quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be back for the fourth quarter on this Big Things Kentucky broadcast. Welcome back to this fourth quarter broadcast for Big Things Kentucky. Amari
Nice
Owens
shot.
starting it off right, finding his jump shot here tonight.
Ties it up.
I think that's a big play for your point guard to be able to find his jump shot. And if you look down to the middle of the court, number 13 back out on the floor. After being injured earlier in this game, Felix Gonzalez is coming back to the game to look to make some kind of defensive impact for the defenders, as the Tates Creek Commodores miss another jump
Nice
shot
rebound.
and pull down a tough offensive rebound. Josiah Taylor fighting there down low. The ball is out and stolen. Amari Owens pushing the break, moves around with the ball like a wizard and gets another lay in to go. 2-point lead for the Bryan Station defenders. 33-31. Jacoby Commodore up top moves the ball. Kick pass back to Commodore on the wing. Taylor up top. Swings the ball to Garth. Pump fakes, jump shot goes up, it's no good. Rebound by Davion Adams. Pushing the ball back across half court, swing to Fenton in the corner. Owens attacking, call for the charge.
What do you think about that one?
I think he got it. I think he got that charge off. I think he established that defensive position as Owens was already in the air, though. I kind of feel for Owens because that's a charge that isn't really a charge. You get away on the technicality that the guy on the wing sets his feet, but I'm already airborne. There's nothing I can do about the fact that he has his feet established because I left my feet before he put his feet down. There's nothing I can do there. If I get a charge there, I'm just going to have to take it.
Okay.
Commodore leading the Commodore's attack one more time. Hackett on the wing, looking for a play call from his coach, K. Takes a screen, gets Gonzalez one-on-one. Swing back to the wing, long threes, up and good. Braylon hitting. I don't think that's the first three he's hit today, but I think they've both come in the second half. Owens down 1 point, looking to find a way to get his defenders on the board. Takes a screen from Biggers. They leave him open. He drops it back down to Biggers. Foul called on the offense on Felix Gonzalez, and that's number 4 for him. He picked up his third before half. They called it on Gonzalez. As soon as he gets back in, I think his arm got tied up in the defense somewhere.
Frustrating game for Felix right now. It's going to be interesting to see how he kind of pulls it together in his last few minutes of the fourth quarter. You know, sometimes this is how you really separate the good from the great ones, you know what I'm saying? When it's not going your way, how do you fight back?
I think you fight back with a little bit more Amari Owens. I think you get him the ball, you let him keep going to work and find his way to put the ball in the cup. That jump shot he hit off of that screen was great. That's a shot you want to see him take more. It's a good look. He's just got to be able to knock it down and take it with confidence. Him being young, I know that's an impact, but you got to convince him that he has to be guarded as a point guard. That's something that we see now, even on the college level, with Coach Calipari talking to Severe Wheeler a lot in that Kentucky offense. He wants that point guard to be able to have an impact besides just passing the ball. And a foul called defensively on Amari Owens, playing on the hip of Eric Hackett.
I ain't like that one. Yeah, Kyle. I'm just saying.
And as the game gets tighter, the whistle blows a lot more here.
Yeah.
And it doesn't seem to be in too much favor of the defenders as Hackett runs the offense. Impact play by Jaden Biggers getting a steal. Ball goes up to Owens on the wing for a three. No good.
Over the back, maybe?
Braylon hitting, pushing back on the break. Gonzalez gets there on defense, but he can't stop the ball from going down. Defenders down 3. Swing back up top. Davion Adams, no good. Biggers rebound, tries to go back up. Blocked from behind. Ramare Osley shutting down Jaden Biggers underneath the basket. Ball goes out of bounds on the sideline. Bryan Station keeps possession. And they call timeout. Coach got to draw something up here. Down 3 points, 4:57. A lot of momentum being swung in this game at this moment in these last few quarters. We'll be right back after a timeout for this Big Things Kentucky broadcast.
All right, we really need something. We need a bucket here, defenders. This is what we got. Gonzalez up high.
Faulkner gets out to a corner three. It's no good. Biggers fighting for the rebound.
There's
Gonzalez
that
coming
size
down with it.
underneath.
Ball is knocked out of the way, but a foul called. Maddox Hadley picks up the foul on Gonzalez. Bryan Station gets a base out. I think you can see the frustrating afternoon starting to get to Felix Gonzalez. His body language shows. He's still out here playing with a lot of effort, putting in a lot of physical reps, but mentally he's trying to fight through it.
Yeah.
He's frustrated, and you can see it, but
You can absolutely see it. Absolutely.
he's
I
working
agree.
through it. Ball goes out to Owens up top again. Faulkner in the corner, swings it back up top to Owens. Biggers setting up a screen. He swings Gonzalez to the other side of the paint, trying to open up the floor for Owens to attack. He doesn't take either screen, puts up a floater, no good. Biggers on the putback is fouled. He's going to go to the line.
Hey, the big dudes have been a force on the glass tonight.
Foul is on number 5, Eric Hackett. Biggers and Gonzalez have absolutely been chewing the glass today. They're rebound machines today. And from that first half, Jaden Biggers had 7 rebounds out of the defenders' 18. Most of the defender rebounds coming on the defensive end. Biggers misses the free throw. A 2-point lead remains for the Commodores, and they look to push out and extend it and make it a multi-possession game again. Ball is up top with Eric Hackett, guarded by Davion Adams. Long three, good! Braylon hitting big threes.
Big shots.
5-point game.
Big shots.
I think he's hit 3 threes, and they've all come in the second half. Offensive foul on Jaden Biggers. The game and the momentum are starting to swing in the opposite direction of the Bryan Station defenders. Rashad Faulkner is brought to the bench. Trenton Cutright, I believe,
Yep.
is brought onto the floor. Great press by Owens, looking to get that steal for the defenders on the defensive end. Open in the corner is hitting again. The 3 is up and no good. Biggers gets a rebound. Owens making a move quick for the defenders on the break. Steps through and gets a layup off, and it is blocked off the backboard. Number 12, Ramare Osley, another huge play on the defensive end. Ball is swung up top, looking down low, hitting. Steps into Biggers, swings it back to the opposite corner. Jacoby Commodore can't knock down the 3. And an on-the-floor foul called in favor of Bryan Station.
Frantic pace right there, Kay. Frantic.
Huge momentum swing for the Commodores. Bryan Station mitigating the lead to only 5, keeping it at 2 possessions, not letting the Commodores necessarily get away. And I'm going to get a timeout by the Tates Creek Commodores to look and try and slow this team down, hold on to this lead, and get out with a win. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Big Things Kentucky broadcast. We'll be back after a short timeout. We are back after a short timeout, and we missed the Bryan Station possession in our delay. There was a turnover on the right baseline by Trenton Cutright. Caught the ball coming off the screen and took a dribble between his legs and was picked by Jacoby Commodore. And Amari Owens picks his pocket right back and gets his pocket picked by Maddox Hadley. Ball goes out of bounds on the far corner, and Bryan Station's going to keep possession with 2:33, trying to cut a 5-point deficit and get a win at home. Jaden Biggers stepping back onto the floor for the defenders. I believe he has 3 fouls, maybe 4. Felix Gonzalez is also in the game for the defenders. He also has 4 fouls. One of the more physical players on this team, as he actually caught that inbound pass and handed it off to Amari Owens. Trying to figure out floor spacing. Ball goes down to Biggers. Biggers working one-on-one. Makes a big man move. Gets a shot up. All in for stepping on the baseline out of bounds. Frustration shown by some of the other Bryan Station players on the court. Quick substitution going to be made. Braylon Hinton steps out. Dawson Garth steps in. Now let's not forget, Braylon Hinton has played great on defense. Had his pocket picked just now on offense. But hit 2 big threes, maybe even 3 ones in that second half. In a huge turn for the Commodores as they turn the ball right back over. Commodore was looking for Dawson Garth on the wing for an open 3. He's unable to hold on to the ball.
Braylon Hinton into the game. And Jacoby Commodore coming out.
Coach Gay coaching him up. Cutright catches the ball on the corner, attacks the basket. Ball gets knocked away. Biggers comes down with the rebound. Cutright fell down hard and flat. He's going to come up, limp a little. I think he did hit his head on the way down. Not 100% sure. Foul is called on the Commodores. Side out for the defenders. Davion Adams going to inbound it. Ball is up top with Amari Owens. Cutright comes down off the back screen, doesn't get open. He looks for a screen from Adams. Pulls up quick 3. It's good!
Okay.
2-point game for the defenders, and they're back on the press, looking to force the Commodores into more mistakes with the basketball. They break the press. They have an open move. Biggers swings. Gets a block on defense. Looks up ahead to Owens, and Owens looks to bring the defenders right back into this game. Steps up to the basket. Ball is blocked again by Ramari Osley. Quick push by the Commodores. No good. Biggers gets the rebound. Back to Dunn. Dunn pushing the ball across half court. Open is Owens in the corner. 3's up. No good. Rebound goes up to Hinton to half court. Commodores back on the push, and the whistle is blown. Timeout called.
Frantic pace
by the
right
Tates
there.
Commodores. You're young and you let them run. You let them run. I don't think you called that timeout right there. I think Tates Creek was in great position. They were playing that really well. They played some really good defense. Yes, they gave up that 3. You had a good look at the basket. You're coming back on offense. I don't think you need to draw anything up right there. You let those guys go out there and run the sets they've been running all year, and you'll be okay. I think this timeout gives Bryan Station a chance to make an adjustment and put together a half-court offense to get that ball back out for them in transition and put that ball in the basket. Jacoby Commodore comes up to the scorer's table, lets us know he's checking back in. We'll be back for more action on the Big Things Kentucky broadcast. We are back with a late game presentation of Big Things Kentucky High School basketball. The Bryan Station defenders and Tates Creek Commodores.
We got a barn burner. We called it.
Locked into a 2-point game here, coming down into the final minute of the game. Commodores hold a 2-possession lead. They've had a great game from the bench. Braylon Hinton is in the game after making a big impact scoring-wise and keeping his team in the game. And the push is called defensively on Amari Owens. Jumps up and down in frustration. He's playing good defense. He forces that travel, and they call him for a 2-hand shove on defense. Dawson Garth steps to the line. His free throw is no good. Bryan Station does have life. Pushing the ball down the court. Ethan Dunn in the corner looking for a basket. Gets the ball out to Rashad Faulkner at the top of the key. Bryan Station calls a quick timeout. They want to set something up in a half court. We will be back.
Know about that, Rashad. You might be creating some blasphemy here now. You know you're not allowed to talk bad on Jordan now.
Never done. Basket by Amari Owens is waved off as the foul is called on the floor. Just filling in the broadcast on a quick trivia question. Somebody brought the conversation up of that best Warriors team against Michael Jordan and his Chicago Bulls. I think the Warriors come out with a win there. I think Chicago plays good defense as Amari Owens steps to the line. First free throw is up and good. We've got a 1-point game, 28.2 seconds to go. And Bryan Station holding on here at the end.
The last score I got was Frederick Douglass 43, Sailor 39.
The 58% shooter knocks down both free throws, and we've got a tie game with 21 seconds to go. Tates Creek Commodores crossing half court looking to make something happen and get out of here with a win on the road. Timeout is called. They want to draw something up for a half court play. What do you
got a barn burner here, clutch.
What do you think Coach Gay is drawing up here for his Commodores?
I don't know. They seem to have been having a lot of success penetrating, so maybe an isolation or something. I don't know, man.
I think this is going to be a great game. It's going to have a great ending. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for what presumes to be the final 20.9 seconds of the game, barring any unforeseen circumstance. Tates Creek looking to bring the ball across court. Final possession of the game, possibly. 13.7 to go. Dawson Garth has the ball at half court. Double screen waiting on Amari Owens. He wants to set him up. He takes it on his way to the basket, defended by Biggers. Drops the pass down low. The ball is blocked. Biggers comes out with it, and it goes out of bounds.
And we are headed to overtime, ladies and gentlemen. Overtime.
Free basketball here on Big Things Kentucky, ladies and gentlemen. Tune in, like the channel, share the streams. We're giving you great basketball from Lexington, Kentucky. We're going to take a short audio break and bring ourselves back for overtime on this Big Things Kentucky broadcast. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our free, you heard that, ladies and gentlemen, free broadcast of extra basketball. Overtime here in Lexington on the north side. Bryan Station defenders gridlocked at 39 with the Tates Creek Commodores. Quick overturn. The ball is out of bounds. Tates Creek Commodores will take possession. Inbounded to number 5, Eric Hackett. Looking to break the press. Pushing the ball across the court. Dawson Garth with the ball at the top of the key. They're setting up that same double screen play they used at the end of regulation. It works. He gets through but doesn't take any type of attack move to the basket. Hackett working on Davion Adams. Gets shut down, essentially. Great defense there by him. Jacoby Commodore working. Ball goes back to Garth. He looks to attack past Biggers. He does get past him, doesn't have a shot. Swings the ball to Kobe Commodore. And Jacoby Commodore is called for what appears to be a double dribble. And the Tates Creek Commodores turn the ball over right after Bryan Station turns the ball over. Mental resilience is going to be big in coming out with a win in this game, isn't it, Coach Shirt? Owens brings the ball back across half court for the Bryan Station defenders. Brings the ball to the right side of Biggers. Biggers back up top to Faulkner. Faulkner gets the ball inside to Biggers. Biggers makes a move. Shot is blocked again by Ramare Osley. Playing above the rim on defense all night tonight. Putting a hand on just about anything that goes near that rim. Huge defensive impact in this game by both teams. Davion Adams looking to pass the ball in. Bounces it on the ground away from Gonzalez, who goes and chases it down in the corner. Makes a half spin, quick move, looks to go up with a shot. Ball gets knocked away by number 3, Maddox Hadley. Tates Creek Commodores look to take possession. Ball is pushed across court and back on a skip pass, top of the key. Braylon hit 3 big threes in that second half to keep the Commodores in this game and give them a lead at one point. Spin layup.
Nice shot.
The amazing spin floater layup by Eric Hackett goes, and Bryan Station looking to close the gap again and tie this game back up. Amari Owens loses his dribble, pushes the ball back out to Rashad Faulkner. Faulkner working on Hinton, swings the ball back up to the top of the key to Owens. Faulkner looking to create space. Drives, loses control of the ball. Owens catches it one-handed. Snatchback is no good. He keeps the dribble alive. Davion Adams drops the ball inside to Felix Gonzalez. Gonzalez going to work on Hadley one more time, looking for somewhere to go with the ball. Finds Adams. Adams attacking inside. He is fouled and is going to the line.
Hey, them trees inside there, they close down on anything that comes in that paint.
Real fast. Coach Gay has gotten a message across his Tates Creek Commodores that he does not want any more free baskets inside. He wants to make Bryan Station shoot the ball, and shooting the ball is where Bryan Station struggles the most offensively. No more easy baskets. Adams' first free throw is no good. He looks in disbelief. Davion Adams ready in for his second free throw. No good, but Biggers gets the offensive rebound, puts the shot back up, it's no good. Gonzalez tries to go get a rebound, wants a foul because he was swept by underneath him. He doesn't get one, but he's going right back to work on that press on defense. Huge intensity there. Tates Creek is going to keep possession of the ball, though. They're going to bring Faulkner to the bench and set him down. Ethan Dillon back in for the Bryan Station defenders, looking to make an impact as a shooter for the team. Hinton going to inbound the ball. Tates Creek looking to hold on for 125 more, holding a slim 2-point lead. Ball comes across half court. Moving to the basket on Davion Adams. Playing great defense, keeping his hands up. He forces the ball in. Eric Hackett getting that ball to go into the basket, and Bryan Station is now down 4 with a minute to go on the clock. 60 ticks to go. This is where players like Jaden Biggers shine the brightest. Offensive rebound, quick basket, 2-point game. Commodores timeout. 5:28 to go. This is a Big Things Kentucky broadcast. We are back in the final moments here, and Bryan Station looking to play the foul game with Tates Creek. They want to travel.
I think we might have should have got a travel on that one.
I think they could have got away with it, but the reach-in foul is called on, it appears to be Felix Gonzalez, and Coach lets him know that that's Gonzalez's 4th foul. I was wrong earlier in the game. He had 2 before half and a 3rd in the second. That's foul number 4 on Gonzalez. Dawson Garth at the free throw line.
To seal the game away with these 2 right here.
Bryan Station's
there's still
crowd
quite a bit of
making
time left.
Bryan Station's crowd putting on their loudest performance, trying to shake Garth at the free throw line, and he makes his first. Senior guard who's played 20 games this year. Knocks down his second. Bryan Station right back on the attack. Amari Owens makes a quick move to the basket, gets a shot up, off the backboard and in and one. Okay. It is a 2-point game, 41.4 to go in overtime, and Amari Owens is at the line, keeping life in Bryan Station. Tates Creek's crowd trying to shake Owens. First free throw is good. 41.4 to go. Commodore ball. Another foul coming. Biggers goes to the bench.
Good defense from the defenders.
They tie him up, get a triple.
Oh, they got the
Bryan
travel.
Station ball.
The crowd's going wild.
Huge defensive impact by Felix Gonzalez, forcing Dawson Garth to pick up that ball and take 3 steps. Official is stopping play. He's holding play to make sure the call is official. It is. Substitutions made. Biggers comes back onto the floor for Bryan Station to try and get the ball in the basket. 1-point game, 30 seconds to go.
Do you hold for the last shot here?
33 on the clock. I don't think you do. I think you give yourself time to even get a putback, a foul in the basket. Amari Owens crosses over, looking to find a way to the basket. Spins, puts one up, swatted away. Ramare Osley. Huge play at the basket. Bryan Station calls a timeout. This is a Big Things Kentucky broadcast coming back for the final moments of overtime. We are back for a final moments broadcast from Big Things Kentucky. 20 seconds to go in overtime. Another huge block off the backboard for Shaden Biggers with a huge layup. The clock continues to tick. The Commodores looking to break the press, pushing the ball down the floor. Jacoby Commodore floats one up. Oh! It's in!
Oh, what they got? What we got?
I see the official pointing at the bench. I think the Commodores called timeout before the ball even went up. He called a timeout.
Oh, wow. I don't even know if Marshawn got that.
I see a lot of hand waving from the official. I think the call is a no basket and a timeout by the Commodores, I think, because that ball was on the baseline. And Coach usually wants to save his players and call a timeout there so, you don't step on that baseline.
I was surprised
he
let them play, just coming off of the shot. Intense right here.
Huge proceedings in overtime.
Coming out on the baseline. I'm nervous.
I am too. This is a huge moment.
I am nervous, Coach.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, that basket we saw for the Tates Creek Commodores did not count. The timeout was called by Coach Gay.
Yes.
The Commodores have, I think, 2 timeouts left, I believe the official updated them on. And we are in the final 6.2 seconds of overtime. Inbound And a foul immediately called on the possession on the backside on Jaden Biggers on Braylon Hinton.
Wow.
Biggers arguing the call with the official, and he lets him know.
And he's fouled out.
And that's Biggers' final foul.
Ooh.
He has to go sit down. Biggers has made a huge impact on the glass, on defense, and on offense for the Bryan Station defenders. And he's given a touch foul on an inbound at the end of the game. And this could be a big impact for Bryan Station, as now if that rebound goes off to that left side, they're relying on Davion Adams to box out Maddox Hadley, who's been playing a really big and really physical game for the Bryan Station, for the Tates Creek Commodores. I'm sorry.
Drama.
There's a commotion here on the court. I think a technical foul is being issued.
No, not a tech. They want a tech.
The crowd and the coaches looking for a technical foul to be issued on Tates Creek. I think for too long of a wait on the free throw, or for Coach Gabe being out on the court. They send both teams' players back to the bench, and the officials are going to have a huddle and a discussion about this.
I think Tates Creek may have been out of timeout.
How does Bryan Station win this game without Jaden Biggers?
Well, it's going to start with Tates Creek missing these free throws.
Commodore fans appear to clap it up. A technical looks to be not on the board anymore.
No. I don't think there's a technical.
No technicals on the board, I think.
So it's just a foul, and what is it, 1-and-1 or shooting two? Looks like he's shooting two.
This Bryan Station crowd makes its loudest noise. First free throw is up and good. We have a tie ball game once more.
Whew.
Coach Gay sending all his players back to half court on defense.
You can feel
5.6.
the tension in this building right now.
You can feel it in your chest, ladies and gentlemen. 5.6 seconds remains. Osley's free throw is up and good. Commodores have a lead, but Owens looking to push and get Bryan Station a win. Behind the back 2 times, Euro step at the basket. No good. Osley with a rebound. He is our player of the game. A huge win on the road by the Tates Creek Commodores. Ramare Osley hitting some huge shots on offense, playing some really big defense. The lights cutting off on me here up in the rafters. They're sending these crowds home as quick as they can. Coach Truck trying to get himself a post-game interview. Let's see if I can get an eye on him on the sideline here. Ramare Osley had, on my hand count, at least 6 blocks in this game. And get ourselves an angle on Coach Truck.
Real quick, Coach, man. Overtime win. Your boys fought back. Tell us how this win came about.
They stuck together. A couple weeks ago, they would have folded under pressure, turned that ball over, wouldn't have executed defensively, but they stuck together, they fought, and that's what we've been preaching for a while. And if they stick together like this, man, we can make a run. It was a perfect environment for this to happen, so I'm proud of them.
Now, who kind of led your team that you felt like really stepped up tonight?
It was a collective effort. Maddox Hadley, right? He's 6 foot. He's not athletic. He doesn't look the part, but he came out, he fought tonight. He got every rebound we wanted him to get. He made every play we needed him to make defensively. He led us. Eric Hackett struggled tonight, and he knows it. Kobe had a bad game tonight. Braylon Hinton came in and made some big shots late in the game, so I'm really proud of my guys.
All right, Coach. Well, good luck going on to the rest of the season, and we know how this 11th is, Coach. Are you ready?
We ain't got no choice. The toughest region in the state.
All right, Coach, good luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just witnessed the end of our 11th region basketball game between Bryan Station and Tates Creek. The Tates Creek Commodores are going to come out with a win here, a slim 1-point win, 47-46. Amari Owens had the heart of Bryan Station in a last shot, a floater from about 15 feet out, miss off the backboard and front rim. Bryan Station takes a crushing loss. Tates Creek Commodores get a huge win. It's going to be their 4th in the region and their 7th overall. And as we get down into regional play and we work down to this end-of-season tournament, Big Things Kentucky is going to follow all of this. So be sure to like the channel, follow the stream, send it to a friend. Make sure that this broadcast can be brought to just about anybody trying to find Bryan Station, Tates Creek, or anybody in this 11th region for high school basketball. Final stats from this game, your point total leaders for the Tates Creek Commodores are Braylon Hinton and Eric Hackett. Defensive presence was a big name of the game for the Commodores. And Ramare Osley, 22 minutes, 22 seconds on the court, Coach Truck. 9 points. 7 points, actually. 8 rebounds. 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Huge, because those last 2 gave the Commodores the lead. 8 blocks.
Hey, like Coach said, the team came together. This was a team effort. And I really want to congratulate Coach Gay and his team. They might be on to something, man, as they get ready for the regional tournaments, as we get ready for districts and regionals.
This Tates Creek team stepped up really big in the final moments of this game. And this is a special performance brought to us here on the north side. This is great basketball, and it lets you know how it really goes in this 11th region. There's a lot of tough basketball here, right?
Absolutely. One of the best regions in the state. Well, Coach, man, great job by you, Rashad. We want to appreciate you. Want to give a shout-out to my man Marshawn for doing what he's doing.
Big ups to Marshawn, because there was a lot to keep up with this game. A lot of big and athletic plays on both sides. And don't forget, it's not over. We've got middle school basketball tomorrow, right?
Yes, sir.
And ladies' night with Chantel on Thursday.
Yes, sir. Now, I don't think Chantel's going to be with us, but I got some guests lined up. So be sure to check us out Wednesday and Thursday. And we'll be back Saturday for the Ed Step Classic. Rashad, you got anything else for us, man?
No, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy some of this basketball. Come out here and get to some of these games. Come check out middle school, high school, all of it. These young athletes go out here and put their hearts on the line every night, and I think it's something that we should be able to go out and appreciate. We have a luxury here to be able to see these kids go chase their dreams, and we should go support that.
All right, y'all. As always, we ask you to be a living donor. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share Big Things